Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome to another episode of the Rogue-a-thon, the series where I play roguelikes and roguelikes from my Steam library, while also talking about the design. This is episode 81, chipping away more and more closely to 100, and today we're going to be taking a look at Bing in Wonderland. Yes, that is the name of the game. This is gonna be a fun one because I try not to say the word interesting because it's hard not to use the word interesting. It's just so easy to get away with using that word so often. But I heard something disconnecting from my computer. Hopefully it was nothing bad. I think I'm still good. Anyway, so this is a, it's a game that has very basic things going for it. It's very amusing, has a very unique charm, but has a lot of little interesting details about it. So, I guess that was a bit of an introduction to what we're about to get ourselves into. But even just looking at the home screen, first of all, wonderful home screen. That home screen has a lot of charm. It's moving, it's swifting, and it kind of gives you a vibe of what to expect with all of the characters having the same eyes, except that fish. That fish has really different eyes. So you can already tell that this game doesn't take itself very seriously, and it has a very fun mood, to say the least. Hello, everybody. You are here. Welcome. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun one because I've got a lot to talk about in this game, but a lot of it are gonna be very small little things. This game again. So yeah, this game has a very simple concept, but it has a lot of unique design behind the little intricacies within the game itself. So it's going to be pretty interesting to go through them one by one. But that means that we're probably going to start off by just playing a run fairly basically without really getting into too many details, because this game really thrives more on the minor aspects to create something unique, as opposed to having crazy unique design from the start. So this is a dungeon crawler? Not really. No, it's not a dungeon crawler. Basically, you have a little character, and you fight waves of enemies. It is not a horde-like. It's kind of like the in-between a horde-like in a dungeon crawler, as you'll see. The gameplay itself, the core gameplay is quite entertaining. Your character can double jump, can attack, can use their weapon's special ability. In this case, I can just throw my axe and then like move it around, stuff like that. And can throw their hat. The hat can stay over there, and I can come and dash to it whenever I want. So that's a pretty cool way to do a dash, because if I want, it can just be a dash by doing this, right? That just looks like a dash. But it also has the extra uniqueness of like being able to just leave your hat somewhere and like actually use it in unique ways, thanks to that. A very good way to do a dash in the game. You'll also have an interesting hop mechanic on the enemies that we'll talk about. But that's the basics of the game. Is you're just gonna be fighting a bunch of enemies and just progressing. So here's a little target dummy here. So you can see that little bar on the top. That's gonna make enemies exhausted. And when they're exhausted, you press a button, and you're in slow motion. You're completely immune to damage, and you do this cool little this big hop thingy, McJiggles. And we're going to be using that pretty well during combat. So I'm not going to get into too much more detail. I think we're just going to jump right into a run and just see how the game looks and feels from the start, because you'll see it is quite a trip. It's the last one. Oh, good. You're soloing Rolana. Yes! Yeah, nice! Well, it was much easier. Yeah, Rolana is pretty rough. How was that? Do you feel accomplished? Are you satisfied with yourself? How was the experience? Also, the music is really cool. It's it's surprisingly cool. It fits the theme, but it's still a really, really nice, like tune for like the hub area. I'm not gonna talk about the different identities yet. Again, there's a lot in this regard. I'm going to actually. I'm not gonna keep the thing. Launch and retrieve homing axes with E costs energy. Launch and retrieve. So how does this thing work again? So I think, yeah, okay. So apparently it costs energy to just throw my axe around, right? So I can swing the axe, hits restore energy, holding the charge attack, or release when being to English a powerful attack. But I can also just send my axe, which will home on enemies. Cool. So that's what we're gonna be playing with. All right. Now this game, it has multiple worlds. The goal is just go to the very end. I'm actually going to not play the hardest, where I'm at right now. But you can see that there's quite a lot of different levels, knowing that levels do last quite a bit. Let's play a level right around here. Sure, we can even make have more enemies. No, I can only do one of them. Okay, yeah, more enemies. Sure. All right. Cool, and let's just jump into it. It's going to give us an extra 64 McGibbles. Cool. And here we go. We get started. I set an alarm for 4 a.m. and able to watch the stream. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. Alright, so you're in Europe. Are you in? Let me think. I mean, you could be in France, right? I think it's in that time zone. What happened to the mic? What happened to the mic? What's happening to me? What's happening to me? What's going on? What happened? What's going on? Did I do something? Wait, let me listen to that. What's going on? Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, no! What the hell? Sent to the shadow realm. I shall eat your soul. Do not worry, humans. I shall be right back. Please stand by. Thank you for your... Hello. All right. Hopefully it's a little better. Let me see. I'm gonna listen to make sure it's better. All right. Cool. All right. So I think I know what happened to. It was I was doing an experimental thing. Clearly it did not work out for me. Good to know. I'll look forward to hearing how that actually sounded. I am back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Professional streamer right here. Yeah, I tried a new setup for stream. It did not work out. I was running out of USB ports, and so I tried to. Anyway, this is not important. We're back, and we should be just fine because I have my old setup back, so we don't have to worry about anything. Just listening to it. I'll clip out the stream. Oh, cool. I'll have to look to it because that sounded pretty funny. Anyway, we're back with this game. So, in case you missed it, I don't know when things got crazy, but yeah, we're starting to run, and I'm just gonna play the game normally without explaining too much, because this game really prioritizes all the little details over the overall core gameplay and design, which are pretty straightforward, as you'll see. So we start to run. We're going to choose between a treasure or a store. We're going to go for the treasure first, because obviously we don't have much money for the store. So treasure it is. We have to go through like 15 waves of things. As you remembered, we have a unique I think the audio is pretty loud, isn't it, huh? Let me look at my the audio, but I think I might bring down the audio. You know what? I might bring down the sound effects on the game itself. Let's bring this down to 60 because it sounds pretty good. Cool. All right, so yeah, so you just have to beat waves of enemies using your weapon. Once you're done, congratulations, I did pretty good. You ate a bunch of dumplings because we do like dumplings. You get the treasure reward, which is a yellow bean apparently, which is like a hub currency, and you move on to the next floor. You do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 13 times. It's right there. That's probably easier to read than to count. And voila, then you have a really cool final boss. You win, you go to the next world, rinse and repeat. So, you know, funny enough, it's not like the craziest thing. Like, level designs are not randomly generated, to my understanding. Well, they might be, but by very, very minor changes, because there's different worlds, and each of the worlds have unique enemies and unique, unique like level designs. The level design is pretty minimalistic, so there's not too much going on in the roguelike elements of the actual levels, since they're split up in different worlds that you're trying to do all the worlds. So it almost feels like a campaign. You actually do have to try to go to the very end, which I haven't done yet. I don't think it's gonna take. I feel like it would take like the average person maybe 15 hours to do that, which is pretty good. I mean, I haven't finished it yet, but that's my estimate from how far I've been going. Basically, I've been able to pretty much one-shot every world except a few that were a little tricky. So, you know, it kind of has that, like, linear progression that a lot of roguelikes don't have. All right, so let's do a miracle, awards you lucky bags that grant good things in battle, and the alchemy, which increases which increases my my attributes. It's cool. Moving school. So we got a unique event here. Okay, I did not see that coming. So as you can see, once again, we have that little exhaust thing. So if you hit enemies and you bring down their yellow bar, they become exhausted, and then you can do that cool jump thingy. The jump thingy is nice because it goes pretty far, and it also makes you immune to all damage while you do it. So it's a nice little thing to do. You got your generic stat increase. Let's grab some big elixir. Now we can decide to spend money on it, or we can beg for it. Begging is a bit complicated, but we have enough money. We have plenty of money, so we're just gonna buy for it. We're not gonna beg for it yet, but we might start begging for things later. We can do the store. As well, I have a challenge. A Wombo hero challenges you. Beat him to get his boon. Boons are going to be your nice little roguelike passives. So we need to find a particular dude to defeat. Bonk. Oh, exhaust. Get the exhaust. Come on. Nice. Bonk. Get the exhaust. Bonk. Exhaust. Bonk. I'm going to dash away. Exhaust. Bonk. Get the exhaust. Get the exhaust. Oh, we've got the guy right here. Cool. Ow. That hurt. Do not like that. So, more exhaust. Yeah, so the exhaust is quite satisfying. You know, it's kind of like what you expect. It is a bit hard to know whether things do contact damage or not. But that's yeah, well, as you'll see later on, that's something to get used to. All right, we got a grow too fast. Doozy now grows twice and bites everything he sees. Yikes. Okay, so now I guess we have a Doozy following us around. He's just gonna help us out. He's asleep now. I think you can wake him up. Yeah, you can wake him up to continue fighting for you. Come on, hey, come back here. There you go. All right, let's get some combat items. Some more like roguelike stuff. Increase the range of axe swing damage. So you can see that this is specific to the weapon, which is great. When killing an enemy with the axe, the next swing deals extra damage. That's pretty good. Exchange for upgraded items at the exchange place. Cool. We'll grab that. We're going to grab the extra range of the swing plus damage, and we're also going to grab this thing. When killing an enemy with the axe, the next swing deals extra damage. Cool. We're going to beg for this. And you can see that now our beg meter goes up 60%. What does that do? things. They don't really explain too much in this game. That's kind of part of its charm. But if you go up to 100%, you get some minus effects. But I don't think there's anything wrong for going just a few percent out. As long as you're under 100, it doesn't really do anything. So we'll continue on. We're going to go to the next tavern to get some more boons from Wanda Heroes, as well as potentially get some snacks, because we do like some snacks. All right. Do like our axe here. Ow. Took a bit of damage, but that's okay. Let's move out of here. Throw our... There's a big... That's huge. It is pretty huge. They were not lying. Let's dash over there. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's do that. And then get out of here, because that is a big starfish. We're going to throw our hat over there so we can just get away from it. Throw our axe here. Try to get the exhaust, which does a good amount of damage. Come on. Nice, nice, nice. Exhausted. There we go. Stop me. And we got a huge dumpling. Oh, that's a big nan. Sorry. My mistake. I should have known that. It do stuff. Noted. Exactly. A lot of this game is... And that's kind of the vibe of the game, is that it's kind of weird. It doesn't really give you much information. Which is part of the charm. And you kind of just discover things on your own. And you'll get by. You know, you don't need to be perfect. But again, for a game that has a lot of weird mystery and is pretty weird, the core mechanics of the fighting are pretty cool. Like, I really like this hat dash thing. It gives you a lot of flexibility as to how you want to dash into or away from enemies. The fact that you have a double dash and then you can throw your hat between your jumps really gives you a lot of flexibility. It kind of reminds me, this is going to sound really weird, but almost a little bit like some Odyssey, Mario Odyssey, where you have a bit of flexibility with your hat and your jumps. You can really combo some stuff quite well with that. So that's pretty cool. Making something like have a lot of flexibility skill-wise while being simple gives, you know, new players, you can have fun, but experienced players can really do really cool stuff. All right, we got some health stuff. HP plus 20. Decrease all boon damage for next battle. No, thank you. I don't care about that. Like, temporary stuff is not really... I don't need temporary stuff until the up until the very end. Let's learn the boon here. All right. Stomping enemies grants forehead protect. What is forehead protect? It gives me extra defense. Take beating. It will crash into enemies. Got it. Let's deal damage and staggers may affect nearby enemies. Let's do poison. Well, it's kind of weird with like a big weapon, right? You probably maybe electric attacks. Okay, so now our axe does electric attacks. We're going to pay for it, and we shall move on to the next area. Exchange combines items into more powerful ones. That's cool because we did get an exchange ticket, so that should be fine. All right. Cool, so now you can see like the little we can exhaust some more. Whack at this thing. Make sure you evade all the little water thingy McJiggles. The axe is actually quite nice in this level because it seems to destroy all the projectiles, which is nice. Oh, yeah, that was pretty easy. Non-rain. Huzzah. We're going to get an exchange. We're going to gain a shield after not taking damage for a while. Double damage against enemies around black fire. Some enemies might have that. Ignites nearby enemies every few seconds. I think it's just safer. And it gives me plus 30 health. That's pretty good. Let's pay for it. I got an achievement. We're going to get a lot of achievements in this game. That reminds me, I'm so very sorry. I need to get better at this. Right. There we go. Voila. Huzzah! Bada bim. Bada boom. A little click for our cookie gods. Gain powers. Let's gain more damage. Increased damage. And we're going to pay for it because we have plenty of money. Cool. We're going to go next level. Once we've done a few levels, we'll talk more about the specifics of the game because there's a lot of interesting things. Learn combo boons from different Wamba heroes. Handing in yellow coins lowers your thingy here, which I don't really care about right now, so it doesn't matter. But I want to get the combo stuff because I think you can get some pretty unique abilities. Doing that. Exhausted. Exhausted. Sometimes exhausted, like exhausted is always going to be nice, but some builds are better with the exhaust mechanic than others. Depends. Let's throw our axe here. Exhaust. Exhaust. And also when we exhaust, we kind of make everybody near whoever took damage exhausted as well. So it's like a whole technique. Exhaust. And killed. Cool. That's it. Yes, it is. Gotta love eating those nons and things. All right, what do you got for me? Combo boon. Doozy continuously electrocutes nearby enemies when resting. Okay, sure. That's the only thing I can get, apparently, so fine by me. Thank you. So now our little guy, when he's exhausted, he's going to do some fun stuff. Sure, let's give a bit of money. Okay. You can get auto attack and auto slam at the campfire. It's really good. Got it. We'll keep that in mind. All right, moving on. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow, that's a big area. Jeez. That's cool. Good to know. All right, let's go learn some more boons. Sounds fun. There's bubbles. Ow. Let's get out of here. Bonk. Gonna throw my hat over there. And then throw all this. Ow. My little dude is doing great work. Okay. Let's have a meal. Eat to restore HP. Wait. No, I don't care about that. What do you got for me? Stomping enemies conjures blades. They zip around Bing and damage enemies. Yee boons increase their size. Got it. Okay, let's buy that. So now when we stomp on the enemies, we're gonna conjure some blades. All right, improve Bing's attributes here. Let's do that. And I think it's gonna be a challenge area. Moving school, level 2. Or 2. Oh gosh, there's some angry fishes here. Oh man. Bonk. 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 Okay, that was some bonking. That was fun. Let's gain more defense. Pay for it, because I don't know why we have so much money, but we're going to do that. We're going to move on to next level. Those are like all the abilities that we have, so let's do that, because it's going to synergize with whatever abilities we have. That is lightning, the little red dude, and the blades. Let's go over there. Whee! Exhaust. 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 Oh, wait. Stomping is not the thing I was thinking of. Stomping is literally just jumping on things, I think. Not the big thingy. Wait, let me see. There you go. We got a blade now. Bonk, bonk. Ow. Stomping is kind of weird because, again, it's hard to know what will actually damage you. Like what has like a hurt box and what doesn't in this game. So stomping on enemies is like an important aspect outside of like the big stomp, right? But the normal stomp, apparently, like, you know, if I'm just hopping on enemies, I conjure those blades, but it's hard to know whether I'm gonna take damage from them or not. That's a bit of a weird thing for me. All right, let's see. Doozy grows once. Using special makes him into a hulking doozy. Okay, I think my special is like my E ability. Okay, sure. Right, create a small sword on. Yeah, let's do this. So now, if I'm not mistaken, if I do this, there you go. Look at him. Look at him. He's beautiful. We love him. He's a friend. He's a good friend. Hey, I made it. I hope I didn't miss much. Don't think I've ever heard of this game. You have not missed much. I am currently just casually playing it before actually explaining much because this game is pretty weird. Yeah, no, you're all good. Hey, welcome. Let's see if we can find anything snacks here. Hat tosses stuff. HP plus 20, but you gain stuff. More shield? Sure. Cool, and I got an achievement. Because for just trying something. Because you're gonna get a bunch of achievements for doing pretty much anything in this game. Let's go. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 from the boss. Let's go to the store. And start destroying everything. Let's throw our hat over there in case we need to escape, which should be around here. Let's use our big butt slam. That's what it's called. I really like my guy. I like the fact that my little fellow has sunglasses. That is pretty cool, honestly. I do enjoy that massively. We're going to grab some combat items. Increase the max skill energy and the gaining rate of it. Sure, we're going to buy that. Increase damage based on the HP when HP is over 20%. Okay. Snack reduces blah, 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 by 5 and heal. Diarrhea adds. Sorry, yeah, I just said that out loud, but you can have diarrhea by eating too much. I don't actually know what it does, but it does something. Let's pay for this. Let's grab that as well. Cool. So now if we eat snacks, we apparently will eventually have diarrhea. Great. Chatter attacks all enemies for the next 60 seconds. That sounds fun. We'll use that for the boss and a sledgehammer. We're gonna beg for that because why not? We have stuff. Gain more shield with the less HP. These are one-time use things. Let's move on to the next level. I just want to try to get fast so I can get into explaining all this weird stuff going on. We can go combos? No, let's do the alchemy furnace. Okay, let's throw our hat over there and go. Exhausted. 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 And they're all dead. It was too easy. I agree. Cool. Gain some powers. Let's grab more damage. Voila. Let's eat a bunch of stuff so we can try to get our diarrhea value up. Cool. So we're going to grab that. We're going to get HP, movement speed. Sure. Try the ice cream and then decrease all boon damage in the next battle. Sure, that's fine. And I think now we have diarrhea. Cool, and I got an achievement for that. I'm cool. So I believe our damage is increased though, right? Don't we have like something for having the diarrhea? That's so weird to say. Diarrhea adds 80% attack, 80 defense, and 80 speed. It sounds like diarrhea should be pretty terrible then, right? Doesn't really seem like much is going on, but okay. We'll go to the next level. What are my boons looking like? Do I have all the boons or not? I don't know. It's hard to see that. Let's go do the challenge. And we'll see how things are. Oh! Okay. I do see a, okay, I do see some little, well, poop. Okay, a lot is going on. It's, not too sure. I still don't really know what having diarrhea did, but let's move out of here because this guy is annoying and he's dead. Cool. Oh, there's a little thingy there. Awesome. Cool. Great. Do I take damage constantly? Let me see. Oh, I take damage. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I need to get out of it. Wait, I can eat this? Oh. Okay, so I continuously take damage. But if I eat the poop, then that happens while I'm doing this? Okay, go away. Flying axe special scales with distance. Damage an enemy within 5 seconds for each nearby enemies. Let's take stuff for the boss. I kind of wish I could read those. Increase the max skill energy. I'm killing an enemy with the axe. The next swing deals extra damage. Let's get rid of this. Because we're gonna take a look at... We're gonna pay attention to the boss coming up. Okay, well, let's make sure we eat the poop. Oh, that is the boss. All right, boss time. I'm gonna use all my consumables, and we'll see what happens. Oh no, giant anemon. It's here. I'm taking damage from something? Oh, is that a thing over there? Something's exhausted. I think I'm doing okay. The boss is exhausted, so that's good. Okay. Cool. Let's exhaust. Oh, shoot. It died before I could exhaust it. Finally. Awesome. We got a huge non. We got some dumplings. We're still pooping. Want to fly? Help me out. And we're out. Okay. So, that was a run. Now, you might have 1 or 2 questions. Potentially. Adventure time. 5 minutes? What, really? So now that we've seen a run, we can talk about some of the stuff. Because it's pretty interesting. It's very fast-paced. It's very chaotic. A lot of things are slightly confusing at first glance. But it's still very amusing. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. Yes, another game with food mechanics. That's right. Food mechanics, I think, are really cool. And they tend to... I mean, you can do a lot of really unique designs with it. I think the boss is in trouble. Well, actually, the bosses are pretty hard in this game. It feels like everything is just building up to the bosses. So, now that we've seen this, let me show you the, you've seen the basics, right? But then I'm going to show you the amount of stuff there actually is in this game. There are a bunch of characters. But here's the thing. You don't just pick a character. You pick multiple characters. So right now, we're playing with 2 characters at the same time because you can have multiple identities at the same time. You can unlock them by spending hub stuff, or you can do specific achievements in order to unlock them. Currently, we have the eat the nan to get an extra shield, get a nan when finishing a battle by chance. You can also upgrade each of every single one of these to increase their effectiveness. We also have the jump height increased. Each jump will trigger a Bing explosion. I don't know what the Bing explosion does, but you've seen it. It's that weird gray thing that happens around me. So I currently only have these 2 unlocked, and I only gave myself 2 possible identities to have at the same time. But you can already see there's a lot of customization with the character select. Now, there's so many roguelite meta progression things here. These are all stats you can increase. They are increased very slowly, and there's a ton of them. This takes a very, very, very long time to upgrade. Some games, I feel like some games either have big, meta progression steps, right? And all of them feel really, really, impactful. And others just give you hundreds of things to upgrade, so every single time you're done with a run, you're always going to upgrade something, but it's very, very minor. These 2 different approaches, I think, can work. It really depends on the game. In this instance, obviously, this is we have a million things you can upgrade. Go crazy. None of them are particularly crazy unique to my understanding. You know, just increase all boon damage by 0.1%. Or 0.1 damage, sorry. Increase weapon damage by 1%. Very, very small amounts, right? I do have these two things that I just unlocked. I haven't used it yet. Auto slam and auto attack. I don't really know what that means, but we'll try it. Auto slam and auto attack. And we're also going to increase our defense. Drop a dumpling to restore HP when finishing a battle. So now we have 8 dumplings at the end of the battle. I'm going to upgrade that because it's fun to see just a bajillion amount of dumplings falling down. So we'll do that. Let's see if we can if we can see the auto thing happening or not. Okay, it attacks by itself. Is it also going to auto jump? It does. I don't know why you would want that. So you could just not play the game, apparently. I feel like it's better to not have that. Oh, I got a dumpling. That's a non. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's not for me. It's nice that you can easily change all this however you want. So that's cool. But I am not basically, I am not a big fan of it. I mean, I'd like to have control over my attacks. Maybe the auto slam could be okay, but it's kind of weird. Let's just get more nons. 10 nons. We have the maximum amount of nons. Nice. And just grab more damage here and there. Okay, cool. Great. Now, those are your meta progressions. You also have your weapons. Each weapon plays drastically different, as one would expect. So those are kind of like all the things you can do outside of the world itself. There are a bajillion amount of enemies that you can see, which is not surprising with a game that focuses more on like having a bunch of levels in a linear progression. All your boons with all of the different teachers. We've seen a few of those. As you can see, there's not many boons per teacher. Odds are, if you find a teacher, you're likely going to like see the same things. Actually, the tree meditation is a very unique event. So whenever you go to find one of those teachers, you're only going to be offered these 5 possible boons. Very limited amount of boons. There's also a bunch of items. The items are completely different depending on the weapon you have, which is interesting. You can have them comboed or exchanged to create unique things. Not too sure about that. Food list. Again, the food is kind of weird because food is only good. Most of the time, food is only good if you lost HP. So it's kind of weird that they've put a lot of effort into foods when a lot of times I don't eat food because I'm full on HP. And they have temporary use effects, like the next room you deal more damage or something like that. But I don't really care because it all just goes, like, everything that matters is the final boss of each of these worlds. And we got the wisdom. These are like the one-time use things as well, which again you only use for the boss a lot of times. So it's quite interesting. But also the game really takes a huge focus on all the achievements. There are a lot of achievements. A lot of them. There's 121, I believe. Yeah, 121 right there. So, and every time you defeat one, you get a unique thing. Either just some currency, or you unlock new characters, new items, that kind of stuff. So they really try to push you to just complete some of these achievements so you can just progress and have a better time. Let's pick a new weapon now that we've talked about stuff. How much of this unique currency do I have? I'm going to wait to try to get the harp. We can do the cannonball thing, which is kind of weird, complicated. The lance or the bow. All of them are pretty good from my experience. I'm going to pick the bow because that is the default weapon. We'll have time to check out the other ones anyway. So the bow. I can just shoot with my left click. I can hold down to charge a big shot that will pierce enemies. And my skill is I just shoot 4 random arrows in front of me, as you'll see. So I just shoot like this, I can hold down a button to charge, and that's my unique ability. That's about it. I've been playing the demo of an upcoming game called Wild City. It's surprisingly addictive. Is it a roguelike? If so, you know I'm interested. All right, let's venture now to actually try to beat the next level that I haven't done yet. I guess it's another water level, but we'll see. Usually, all of them have like interesting design. Sometimes it's hard to know the difference between all of these things, but we'll see. All right, cool. Let's go for a treasure. Ooh, okay. I'll write it down in a second. Okay, so we'll do this. So, okay, every time I shoot one of these things, they like spew out. Oh, that's a big radish. Ah, it's coming for me. And this guy's gonna explode. And huzzah! Cool. There's definitely a lot of strategy to the way you play. Like the actual, again, the actual gameplay mechanics are pretty sophisticated in a way, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Wild City. Oh, it's a deck builder. Oh my gosh, I think this was sent to the channel. Yeah, this was sent to the channel. This the developers reached out to us. I remember taking a look at this. This was sent to us fairly recently. Okay, I might. Well, if you think it was cool, then I'm. Because I remember, yeah. I mean, again, I'm trying to figure out which games to play for the next every time for the next for all the new finding the next big roguelike. But this looked it looked pretty interesting. So now that I know that someone's played it on the chat and they thought it was pretty cool, I might. Oh gosh, what the hell? I might take another look at it. Might feature it. This is definitely not the right weapon for this kind of room. Ow. Man, if I had my axe right now, that would be really useful. Okay, thank you for the nods. I think I need to try to exhaust them and... How did I miss that? What was that? And skabooch and skabooch. Okay, well, that was rough. But it's okay, because we got a bajillion amount of nons and stuff. Yay! We like those. All right, let's get more weapon damage, because that's some more fun. We have 40 gold, so we can spend money on that. And let's go grab our first boon. See which direction we want to go in terms of builds. I don't know why some of these enemies are like... Ow. Have like a little... like area around them. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, it's gonna explode. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, bonk. Let's put our thing over there and get out of here. Honestly, compared to the axe, I feel like the bow and arrow is just not as powerful, I would say. Bonk. It really does feel like this game is like one of those games where they had a bunch of ideas and they didn't know which ones to go for, so they decided to put all of them into a game, and it surprisingly actually kind of worked out. All right, let's see. Taking hits throws radish bombs. Hat releases poison fog when hovering. That could be pretty cool. I like that. Nice. Learn 4 different boons from the tavern. Gives me something. Let's take a look. Cool. So now we have our little poison area from it. Cool. Let's go to the store. For hours last night, so hopefully that says something. Oh, hell yeah. Cool. Okay, that's really exciting. I like the way it looked, too. Let's throw our thing over there and dash to it. Let's throw our hat over there. Start putting some poison damage to everybody. Another one. Oh gosh, they're throwing things at me. Okay, exhaust. Exhaust. Get out of here. It's kind of hard to see some things every now and then. Like, it's kind of hard to see things every now and then, but... Bonk. Ow. Like, the thing they're throwing me, like... They're throwing, like, homing words at me? The boss? Exhaust. Ah! Let's get out of here. Exhaust. Ugh, gosh. Exhaust. Ugh. Ah, the homing words. It's okay. It's all good. Now, one thing, I don't know if you've been able to notice that I kind of wish you could aim your hat throw. Because currently you can actually only aim it one direction. Which, yeah, I wish that wasn't the case. Are you trying to eat my thing here? I don't appreciate it. It would be really cool if you could actually aim where you want to shoot it, because currently it's just left and right. It's kind of unfortunate for me. I feel like it could be a lot more fun if you could do the other way. Using a special has a 100% chance to signal for a shower of arrows. Of course, I'm going to take that. Reduce the cooldown time of skill and gives you more defense. Let's grab that, and let's grab this, and we'll beg for it. We apparently have 53 beg. I don't know why, but we do. We can also buy some of these things. Summon 3 fishes. Let's beg for that, and we can use that for the boss later on. Cool. Ooh, let's go over there, and let's try to get more poison stuff. Cool, so let's take a look at how this this thing does. There you go. We got our waves of arrows when we use our special. There's radishes. I don't know why there's radishes, but that's what the game does apparently. Radishes. I hope you like radishes, because that's what the game does. Let's exhaust this. Let's exhaust. Oh, let's get rid of that. Ow. Yeah, again, like, it can be a little challenging to know what is an enemy and what is not. And visually, there's just a lot going on. But that is kind of the idea of the game. They want you to be asking yourself, what the hell is this game? That's really the point of it. There's going to be a lot of questions constantly. Stomping enemies. Stomping, I think, is just when I just jump on them, which I don't really like. Electrocute foes struck by your skill. I do like that. Okay. Let's beg for it, unfortunately, because we don't have enough money. We're pretty high on our beg. Might have to beg for that too. HP minus 10. No, actually. Let's just move on. Exchange station. We do have an exchange ticket, right? So that's pretty good. Let's do it. This game looks pretty crazy. It very much is, yes. Ah. Bonk. Ow. Get out of here. Too much going on. Bonk. 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 It's gonna explode. Get out of here. I don't know why this one explodes and not the others. Again, sometimes you're just not supposed to know everything, apparently. Okay, also, like, we did get, like, we did get, unfortunately, up to 100 in our beg meter, but I don't really know what it does. It says huge HP bar with a bat face. Okay, that doesn't sound like a bad thing, but that's apparently the problem we got, is that now we have a huge HP bar. Why not? Increase weapon damage? Sure. Let's beg for it. Exchange station, I will gladly take, though. All right, extend blush time. What is blush? Blush, a short period of time after being hit. Attacks while blushing heal you for some HP. Okay. Specializes in using chatter against fish. Bing will talk to nearby enemies every once in a while, and these words will randomly and automatically attack them. This game is so weird. I mean, there's a bunch of fish, so let's do it. Cool, so now we talk to enemies, apparently. Cool. Awesome. Great. The next one I have for progression after dying. That's, you can interpret that in a lot of different ways, though. Best roguelike for progression. So what do I think is the roguelike that has the best meta progression? I guess is probably another way of thinking about it. Let me see. Let's go this way. And best meta progression. Oh my gosh! I think I see what the huge health bars are. What is this? I can't see anything. Like, you would think this is a bug, but no, that's just, you know, that's part of the game. You can see the words thingies too. What's a game that has really nice meta progression? I mean, Hades has really solid meta progression. Very entertaining meta progression. I don't like how these radishes are just really coming at me. See, like here, I don't take damage from jumping on these guys, but sometimes you do. It's hard to tell. So yeah, going up here, like you get some bad things, but I mean, you know, depends on how bad. Like some things are much worse than others. Combo boons. Electrocuting poisoned enemies deals 2 instants of electrical damage. Got it. So we probably want to find more ways to poison, because poison is harder to do than electrocuting right now. Lie down speed, HP, but you gain 10 per battle for the next 2. Okay. We don't really care about any of these things, so let's just move on. We're looking for... Well, I guess we could do this. Yeah, Hades. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you're looking for, too, for sure. And I've been looking for a rogue with similar progression. Oh, the unfortunate situation when you finish a game like, this was so fun. Hey, what's a game that's similar to this? I'm sorry to say that Hades is one of the best in that regard. Let me quickly take a look at my Steam library. So again, I think I'm almost hitting 200 roguelikes on my library, which is pretty crazy. And if I sort by most played, let me see. Like, this is a bit of a sidetrack here, of course, but I'm just kind of curious. Like, okay, so Revita is pretty good, but Revita, I know I'm very biased about it. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Revita. I think Revita has really solid meta progression. Astral Ascent? No. RoboQuest? Have a Nice Death. Dead Cells is pretty good in that regard as well. Yeah. Darkest Dungeon, not really, but yeah, I mean, Hades did such a good job with the story, which a lot of games don't really do that much. What the hell is this thing? Eek! Psych! That's huge. Yes, you are right. I took damage instantly from something. It's just jumping around. Ah! So it's throwing words at me as well. Bonk. Oh gosh, and there's also like this. I have like the unique challenge thingy. guy's throwing me swords. I don't like it. Bonk. 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 There's a non here. I do want the non. Boring. I don't know why it says boring when I jump on enemy. I don't really see the correlation, but okay. Bonk. Okay, that thing's dead. That's nice. Ow. Can I just stomp on you? Yes, kind of. Hard to say. I took damage. Num 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 num. Big nun. Okay, well, I did get reduce all boon damage from being beat Yi. I got an achievement. From being cursed. I'm just gonna call it cursed. It's gonna be easier to say. Alright, what did I get? Create a small sword on a hit skill. On a hit skill? That's pretty good. Cool, so my skills are pretty good now. Gain power. Ooh. Let's get a bunch of damage. Who needs health if you can just deal damage? Ooh, Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb is an interesting one. But, I mean, yeah, Cult of the Lamb. The problem with Cult of the Lamb is that, well, if you've seen my Roguelike video, you know my problems with Cult of the Lamb. But it's a good game. It's a really good game. It does have nice progression. Not to mention, I believe they have more stuff coming up. I think they've, if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of updates that are either already out or I mean, I know that they've put a lot of effort into the game, so sure, let's do that. Reduce 2 times damage of all boons. That's rough. Taking some damage here. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, that's a mimic? Is that... I think it's a mimic. Yeah, that looks like a mimic. Did I get something out of that mimic? It didn't feel like I got something from that mimic, but... Okay. Alright, learn boons. Use Q to launch a large number of tracking flying swords to target. Sure, unique ability. We have to beg for it. It's okay, like we're... I don't know why we got 2 times that. One over there, but... Smart can. Increase all boon damage for 60 seconds. It's gonna be good for the boss. I'll take it. We do need to heal a little bit. Cool. Cheap, delicious snacks. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Ah! Use our ability. I don't remember how our ability recharges. It looks like it's recharging by damage dealt. Are you following? Is it... Donk. Donk. It's really interesting because this game really has really fun like fighting, but it's also kind of clunky in some regards. Like it's really hard to explain in some ways. Nan rain. Okay, so let's gain some power. Let's gain more defense. Let's see what we get here. Get 3 hate dots. So I got 3 hate dots. Okay. Reduce all blue damage. Cannot see through the enemy. Cannot see through the enemy. And take damage for 3 seconds after being hit. And defense minus 60. Okay, this looks pretty bad. Maybe I shouldn't have gone that far. Weapon damage from the next 3 battles. 30%. That seems pretty good, actually. Gonna get that. We're gonna gain a shield. Gain a 1 hate dot event. That's fine. And HP plus 16. I'm gonna get diarrhea, which I don't really know what it does again, but... I mean, how far are we along? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let's do a combo boon. Okay, so apparently, I think this things might be a little hard here. We'll see. I think we're doing good damage. Ow. Oh, I can't see my health anymore. Cannot see through yourself. I don't don't know why I don't see my hit points anymore. It doesn't say anything about not seeing hit points, right? Okay. Can I see my hit points now? Please? No? Maybe? Okay. Alright, fine. Trim meditation. Blades will now deal poison damage. Ooh. That sounds fun. I can't say my UI just disappeared. I'll donate 10 coins. Okay. Can't see through yourself, I guess. Alright. Cool. I was annoyed how every time Balatro is really, really cool. It does take a little bit to get comfortable with, but it's really, really cool. Realm of Ink is one of the most similar games to Hades. Realm of Ink. Let me see that. Realm of Ink. Oh, I did hear about that. Is that out already? Huh. Another similar game to Hades. Oh, it's not out yet. Okay, I see. This reminds me a lot of Warm Snow. Warm Snow, gameplay-wise, is pretty similar to Hades. The story is not as interesting, but it does have a similar vibe to that. All right, let's do. This will be the last area before the boss, so let's do this. Okay, we can see our health. That's good for a second. Bonk. Bonk. Get out of here. You're exhausted. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Whoa. One nan fell. Cannot see through the enemy. I don't really know what that means. I don't care if I can't see through the enemy, but okay. Ow! Okay, I can see my health. Okay, so this is the last area before the boss, so let's go crazy on here. Alright, so combat items. Reduce cooldown of your skill. That's pretty good. Ooh, and the rest is pretty terrible, fortunately. Let's get some snacks. Okay, has a chance to cause diarrhea. That's fine. Weapon damage plus 20%, but max HP minus 10. That's fine. I'll even pay for it. I tried the barbecue snack. Does it give me like max HP? I don't think it does. I need to see. I kind of forgot if this gives me like max HP. I don't think it did. I think I have diarrhea. Okay, great. All right, boss time. Again, I have not fought this boss before. We're gonna use all of our things. That's a big fish. Whoa. There's so much going on. What the hell is... What is going... I'm taking a lot of damage here. I gotta eat my poop. It's really hard to see what is an enemy and what is not. Gotta get away from here. Eat my poop. Ow! Oh my gosh, the damage is really high on this. Where is he? Where is he? Oh gosh, he's here. Okay, I think I'm seeing what's going on. Oh gosh, yeah, gotta kill those. What, those fish just, like, with the beams, they just shoot so randomly. I don't know if I'm doing well or not, but I'm trying. Need to kill those fish that have the beams. Oh boy. I need to kill this thing. Why does it move like that? It's so weird. Sorry. I'm really focused here. Ah! Oh gosh! Ah! Nice! Wait, enemies are still there? Even when I beat the game? Why? Get out of here. Cool. Oh, my nose! Shoot, I didn't get all my stuff. Get out of here. Get me out. Help me out. Okay. Cool. We get to see our stats. If you know me, you know I like stats. I love this page. That's a really nice page. It tells you how much things have dealt, how impactful all the boons were. The blades were much more impactful than I thought they would be. The thunder damage was really low, which is interesting because I actually had a few things for lightning, so that kind of gives me an idea what to expect. Yeah, blades were really powerful there. And the bow did most of the damage. Cool. And I unlocked all these things. Nice. Cool. Great. Now, that was fun. And now you can see the progression vibe of this game, which is that, like, I've gotten a bunch of things now. I can potentially get a new identity, new stuff here, and of course, new weapons. I don't need to buy the newest weapon, I guess, because I haven't showcased the others, but I could try it out as well. But we're probably gonna play with the lance next. Left button to poke enemies, attacks, and taking hits will accumulate rage. Full rage lets you use flurry attack by pressing left mouse. Cool. Dragon spear. Hold the left mouse and release then ping says perfect to unleash a powerful attack. And the skill is I do a big dash. Let's take a look. Cool. And you can see that was when I was doing like when I had my full thing. And I can also do a charge. Cool. So, you know, just a pretty basic melee stuff with a nice little dash. Cool. Let's check out a new identity. How about that? Let's unlock this identity. Keep talking and never stop. Become a chatter. 30% chance to become a big chatter. Okay. I guess we'll be a chatter. We'll be a chatter, and we will keep the non stuff, because that's pretty cool. It's cool. So I guess we're chatter now. I think I know what it does. Like, some words are gonna come out, right? Right? There we go. Look at those chatting. Cool, so I guess we could be a chatter. Nice. That Fish King was quite fancy, quite indeed. All right, let's try the auto slam. Because why not? 46 non left. Let's do increased defense. And next time I could probably target the harp too, which could be fun next time. I'll consider that. Cool. Next level is... Does it... Nightmare Journey... Darky Moon... Mount Monkey. Darky Mount Monkey. Okay. Looks like lightning stuff. There's like a monkey at the end. Let's start with tavern. No, let's start with the treasure. It's nice to start with the treasure. All right. Got a little chatter going. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Automatic stuff. Kind of like the... Okay, that's actually quite nice to have the automatic stuff. Oh, there's that going now. Cool. Man, the music is good. I know you probably can't hear the music very well, but it's pretty cool. Nice. Pretty good. I think it was better than pretty good, but thanks. Got all this monies. All right, moving on. Let's get a tavern. Surface to air. Level 1. Don't really know what that meant, but why? There's a lot of fish in there. Those little... Ah! I don't know why nans sometimes randomly fall. I have a lot of questions, but again, that's part of it. Okay, the automatic jump is pretty good, actually. Look at all this non. Cool. All right. What do you got for me? Learn boons. Yes, please. Gain 1 forehead. Protect automatically with intervals. A forehead covers Bing, providing extra defense. After certain time or when you take a beating, it will crash into the nearest enemy. Cool. Let's sure. Why not? Let's have a big forehead. You can kind of see it. It's a big forehead. Why not? This game is so weird. Let's go increase our attributes. I don't even know what I'm looking at half of the time. Oh, we got those fish again. I hate those fish. Ow! Okay. Get out of here. Evade all this stuff. Oh, right. Yeah, there's wind pushing me up on top. I didn't even realize there was wind. Nice. Cool. All right. Yeah, the lance does feel pretty good. The spear. Snacks? We'll see. 20% weapon damage sounds pretty good to me. Again, we don't really care about any of this stuff for now, so let's just move on. Ooh, another boon would be wonderful. Jeez, that's a big radish. Oh, what the hell is that? That's... Why? That's huge! Ow! Okay, apparently I take damage. Ow. Constantly. Even if I'm, like, kind of not in front. Ah! It's kind of, like, really hard to control. Oh, okay, no, sorry. Wrong wording. It is not hard to control. It's just very, chaotic. Ooh, did you see those evades, though? Okay. They're all split up. We did it. Now we can jump on everything. And eat our nons. The music is, like, surprisingly epic. It's kind of funny. Eat your nons, people. It's such a weird game. But again, like, it probably does what it wants to do quite well. Oh, these knives stop my damage. That's kind of annoying. Learn boons. Gain 1 forehead protection when using a skill. Ooh, the more I have of these, the better they are. Okay, yeah, let's go for a forehead build. Because why not? Do I want a smart can for the boss? I think I might want to. Summon 3 fishes for 15 seconds. For 60 seconds for the boss might be a good idea. Okay, let's go to the store, grab some items. Yeah, I don't like these lightning fish. It's hard to see when the forehead stuff happens. Okay, I take damage from these guys. I wasn't completely sure if I could just, like, be next to them because it didn't really look like they were going to deal contact damage, but taking some damage here. Not loving it. Don't like these fish. Oh, yeah, everything's exhausted now. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, yeah. Ah, lightning. Ow, how am I supposed to evade that? A bunch of nans fell for some reason. I am very low on health for some reason. They have the Bloodborne mechanic of Bloodborne mechanic. Many games do it, but the mechanic of when you lose health, well, you can actually gain health back by being aggressive. All right, let's actually get a bunch of health here. Blast duration reduced for next battle. Lie down speed and movement speed is reduced. That's fine. Num num num. Movement speed. Let's grab that. Num num num. Cool. You know what? Let's eat everything. Num num num. What do you got for me? Charge attack. No, thank you. Ooh, but I do want a gold vouch. Thank you very much. And I'll get the reduced time on my skill, because I think I'm immune while I do my skill. Let's beg for it, because why not? Challenge for lightning stuff. Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Hello, I'm for another deck builder called Into the Restless Ruins. Use cards to make your own dungeon and explore it. Oh, that sounds really interesting. Let me add that to another tab. Restless Ruins. Restless Ruins. Into the Restless Ruins. Deck building dungeon. Would seem like it. Let's see. Oh, that looks really cool. Looks like a really interesting mechanic. Ooh. I like the way it looks. Awesome. I'll definitely take a look at that. Thank you. All right, let's do the true meditation, because true meditation does some pretty cool stuff. Reduce the blush time. Oh, yeah, because of an item I bought. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the music. It is surprisingly epic. Ooh, I was trying to... Ow. Okay, I'm failing. It's really hard to evade things. Because you're constantly hopping around. Like, your character's just continuously, like, kind of hopping around. And it's kind of hard to see a lot of the enemy attacks. So, it's very unusual in a lot of ways. It's hard to distinguish what is something that you sent versus what the enemy sent. Like, I don't know why I didn't take damage here. Ow. I know I took damage there, but... Oh, that's gonna be a big boom. That's a flying monkey. Oh, gosh. Ah! Did I take damage from that? I don't know. Okay, we did get a... Ah, my money! We did get a new thing. Electrocute foes struck by your attack. That's cool. Reduce the blush time. Yellow coins disappear faster. Got it. Forehead crashing creates a small electric field. Forehead provides an additional 50 defense. I don't really know how much that is. It's hard to get a frame of reference in this game. I guess we should take that. That's probably what we need. It's not as exciting, but if we want to survive, it's probably what we need, huh? Let's do the tavern here. Try out the demo. It's really fun, but try not to make a too complicated maze. I see, yeah. Third part of dungeon. Oh, cool. I'll definitely look at that. All right, another tavern. Hopefully I can also find some ways to get some health back. Whoa, what the hell was that? It was so fast. Oh, there's... I wish it was a way for me to gain health back, but I'm not really... Like, I don't really... Well, I mean, actually, I do know. I have to... Yeah, well, these nods are going to give my health back, but... Is that it? Cool. Alright, oh gosh, right. Money disappears really fast. Exchange station. Against fish enemies. I don't have fish enemies. Ignites nearby enemies every few seconds. Pretty good. Extends blush time. Attacks while blushing you for heal. That sounds probably like a good idea. Okay. Learn boon. Gain 1 forehead. Protect after using a dash. Hell yeah. More forehead. Woo! I got an achievement for it too. Wonderful. We're playing a defensive thing apparently, but let's do alchemy furnace. I very much will. Oh no! The fruit. That's huge. That is pretty huge. Help, help, help. It's coming for me. Gosh, they're so fast. Ah! It's so chaotic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what's really weird is that this, like, one very odd thing about this game is, I mean, as you can see, you take a lot of damage from contact, right? So, like, you take a lot of contact damage very often. But also, one of the main mechanics of this game are the butt slams, which is that you jump on an enemy and you then appear in front of them, like pretty much on their, in their, like, actual, like, model. Which is really weird because you don't know, like how much time you have coming out of that model. Like, because you're constantly taking damage from enemies, and yet I really want that thing over there. Nom 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 nom. But yeah, like the one of the main mechanics that you're supposed to be next to enemies constantly, even though that's how you take most of your damage. And with the way the art is, it's pretty hard to know what's going on. Let's grab. Let's beg for that. What happens? Bing explosive reduced when being hit. Cannot recognize the map. Okay. Forehead damage. Yes, please. Every day of the day. Can I recognize the map? I can recognize it pretty well right here, but okay. Or maybe it triggers now. That's why it's red right here. It's now it's red. So it didn't trigger yet, I think. I don't really see the forehead stuff doing, like, visually it's hard to see the forehead. I can see kind of like a little animation, but I'm not seeing it deal damage. I know it is dealing damage, it's just hard to see. Also, I think I'm not taking as much damage as I used to, so I think the forehead strat seems to be working pretty well. Ow. It's the wind. Cool. Okay. Bing explosion reduced when being hit. Bing explosion. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Dragon tail. Spin around your enemy and kick their behind. Also stuns your target. Spin around your enemy and kick their behind. Also stuns. Okay, sure, let's do that. That's my ultimate ability, apparently. There we go. That makes more sense. Cool. All right, let's try this thing. Oh, what the? Okay, I thought I was going to move, but apparently not. So it's a very short range ultimate ability, apparently. Interesting. Ow. Yeah, I took damage. Not too sure why or how, but it happened. Ow. Bonk. Man, it's so hard to see some of those projectiles. I just saw one of the, like, shuriken stuff. It's just so hard to see. And there's also an entire mechanic of, like, jumping on enemies. But look how fast everything goes and how much you just hop around. And if you just... Yeah, see, like, for instance, right there, I did kind of hop on an enemy. I fell on them. It should have dealt damage, but instead I took damage. So and I know that I could have been more precise, but it's just interesting to have a mechanic about being so close to enemies when most of your damage is because of contact damage. Like, right here, I took damage there, even though I fell on them. It's it's just weird. So, are my effects gone? I don't know yet. Let's gain more defense. Let's buy it. Cool. Let's get a smart can. More fishes? Can we get a bunch of fishes? Oh my gosh, you can get a bunch of fishes. Oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Tree meditation? Sounds fun. Let's do it. That's a big thing. Let's just throw our hat over there, and then boom. Okay, let's use our big... Okay, cool. It's such short range for an ultimate ability. It's very interesting. Ow. Actually, I think like this thing of like regenerating my health after I take damage is really working out right now for me. With my high defense, I kind of get all my health back constantly. Now, right now I took damage, but like I'm getting it a lot back. Yeah, look, I got like all of it back. It's only because I got that item that extends the duration of that thing, but still, it's like really good. So I don't know if these negative effects that I had are still active. We shall see. Forehead crashing creates a small electric field. But this is where things get sad. I think I have to replace something. Yeah, I have to replace something now. So let's replace the dragon tail because honestly, yeah, yeah. Let's get rid of the electric attack, and we're gonna go all in on the forehead. Snacks. To blob, gain the ability to blah blah for the next 2 battles. Okay. Let's get... I'm not at the boss, am I? No, 1 more before the boss. So I'm gonna grab more health and decrease my damage for the next fight. I have diarrhea now. Oops. Yeah, so the negative things only stay for 1 battle, which is honestly not bad. How many items do I have in my inventory? It's really hard to tell because for some reason they don't show, like, why is it like that? It's so weird. Like, I want to see if I have enough space for more items. I guess we'll go here. Okay, I have diarrhea. I'll reduce Be a chatter to everyone. Boom. This is very chaotic. I don't know if that big, like, lightning area is an enemy thing or not. But I'm just gonna run away from it. I mean, the forehead stuff seems really powerful. It's just kind of hard to see. Still taking damage because I'm pooping constantly. Ow. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, I have plenty of stuff here. Okay. I'm going to be really cursed, but that'll be worth it. The hat flies further away. Let's take that. Reduce cooldown of your skill. Let's definitely take that. Charge attacks I don't really care for. Let's eat something. I don't need to. All right. Let's go to the bus. Yes, you're going to hear me say some pretty weird stuff through this. Eek! Thunder Reese X. It's here. Oh, gosh. I was trying to... Okay, I have a lot of fish. Did he just threw like... Did he just threw thunder poop? I think that's what it does. Oh, it got stunned by my kick. Okay. Okay. I think it's thunder poop. Ow. I mean, I'm not really taking much damage. Can I, like, hop on him? I mean, he can hop on me, that's for sure. I think we're doing well. It's hard to tell in this game. Ow. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a lot of thunder poop. I'm not crazy, right? That is thunder poop that's being thrown at me? I think so. Get kicked. Bonk. And he's stuck. And that should be it. Finally. All right. We did it. Oh. Wait. Oh, what the hell? Oh, God, no! I was not ready for phase 2. What the hell? No. I was being kind of careless. Whoa. I was not ready for a complete... What the hell? Why is there phase 2? What is this mess? How am I supposed to evade all this stuff? Like, my diarrhea is constantly making me hop. Yes, I just said that, but there's no other way of saying it. And, like, the hopping is really hard to manage to try to avoid stuff. Ow! This is not going well. I think I'm dead. Okay, they're stunned, but... How am I supposed to evade this correctly? Am I still alive? How am I still alive? Okay. Well... That took me out. That took me off guard. Ooh. Okay. Alt calling help. With all the foreheads. I just slapped my forehead. Cool. Yeah, spear didn't feel as good. I really feel like this is the best one, but there's also the this one is kind of weird. All right, press left to launch a round. Cannon attack without any rounds. Cannot attack without any rounds. Round replenishes over time. Gently press right mouse button to have Bing lie down and regain 3 rounds. Use this trait wisely. Why stand when you can sit? Why sit when you can sleep? Sure. Spew fire. Press and hold left mouse button until Bing says perfect, then release spew fire. Press E to fire your cannon and unleash a huge barrage. More rounds means more damage. Cool. Hadouken. So this is a bit of a weird one, but... So you kind of go all crazy, then you just do fire, and then you just replenish, and then you just throw everything out. Got it. All right. Can we get another identity going here? Use the identity Poop Head to defeat the Darky Mount Monkey. Okay. Poop Head. Do I have Poop Head? Oh, there it is. Use the axe to defeat Darky Mount Monkey boss. Okay. Cool. Let's see this identity right here. Hat automatically chases enemies with a small damage boost. Interesting. Let's do that and yeah, and the non-man. So this should... What the hell is it doing? Wait, what? Interesting. I don't know if I like that, actually. I think I'm gonna go back to my chatter and non. There you go. Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. So we'll do this. Let's spend some money on damage and fortunate. Cool. Alright. And there you go. I missed most of this one. Hey, you're the one playing Isaac, okay? This is finally a match for the crass humor of Isaac. Honestly, yeah, quite. I'm trying to have the stream while working on the other stuff. It's really hard to do when I hear sentence. Oh gosh, that's a lot of thunder poop. My diarrhea is making me constantly hot. I don't even know what else I can say at this point. You've seen the game. All right, let's get swift vengeance from these thunder monkeys. Oh, wow, these are some big bosses afterwards. I'm actually not too far from the end. Oh, cool. All right, let's go get some treasure. So. Ow, what the? How was I supposed to evade that? Cool. Oh my gosh, like, it's making me jump so high when I use my ability. Gosh, it's so hard to navigate this stuff. Okay, cool. Alright. Ah, what did I took damage from? Oh my gosh. Stop me. Here you go. I ate a yellow bean. Alright, let's grab some abilities here. I'm not gonna go for forehead I'm not gonna go forehead again. Duh, I wouldn't want to go forehead again. That would be ridiculous. So my ability of like sending out all my like ammo is probably what I'm planning on going for. Like that. If you can even see what's going on. I mean, I don't know if any of this makes sense visually anyway. Non-rain. Alright, cool. So, let's see what we got here. Use, cause the foes footed by your attacks. What does footed mean? Spin around your enemy and kick their behind. Okay. Also stuns your enemies. Cool, let's grab that. That's what I do. Cause the foes footed by your attack. So when I attack, they become footed. I think that's what it means. It's hard. I think that's what I meant. Miracle? Let's do miracle. Okay, there's a bunch of... Oh gosh, they're all gonna explode, aren't they? Yeah, they're all about to explode, I think. I think I did it? Cool. Let's grab the money before it disappears. Cool. Alright, gain power. Let's gain more defense. Huzzah. Okay, tavern. Let's get another tavern going. Get some boons. Why are there huge nons? Why? Did something... It's raining nons. Okay, I got a happy thing for some reason. Ow. Ow! Oh no! Oh, that's huge! Okay. Get away! Ow! Help me! There's so many... They're all getting their butts kicked, literally, by my big foot. I think I'm doing well? It's really hard to tell. I can jump on this thing, but I can also take damage from it. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing. You know, this is one of those games. This is going to be interesting, because I don't tend to really read reviews on Steam. I think it's important. Well, it can be interesting to hear different perspectives, of course. But I really want to make sure that I give myself like my own, like that I make my own judgment of a game before, you know, reading reviews. I think it's nice to get a percentage review just to get an idea whether a game, you know, that people overall like it or not. Then again, like I think some games that have don't have the highest positive reviews can still be really, really good, just depending on the person, right? But this is a game I'm just really curious what people think. I know that this game is pretty highly rated, but I'm really curious about what people actually think of this game. Let's get a doozy maybe again. We've seen all of these again. We've seen these before. Stomp. The stomp is like not my big butt slam. It's literally just jumping on enemies, which is really hard to do in this game. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna grab our little friend again. Hello, friendo. I like you. I can jump on you too. Look at you. You're cute and funny. Will this thunderstorm knock out my power? Oh god. Oh no. Well, we got the forehead thing again. Sure, why not? We'll be free. All right. And the music is really solid. It's like weirdly like serious, I would say. Oh, whoa. There's like an axe following me now? Is that like the champs thing? Yeah, it looks like it's the champs, the forehead guy. Oh yeah, he has no, I want my nans! No! Ow. Ow! I don't know what else I could do. Well, actually, I could have just gone away. Okay, I beat Gritos. And he gave me... Gain 1 forehead. Automatically with intervals. Cool. Alright, nice. We got occasional forehead. Can't complain. Let's grab more max HP. I'm going to spend money on that because we're pretty high on our thingy-McJiggles. I think I really want to make sure I don't get diarrhea. Sorry. There's no other way of saying it. It's the mechanic. I think that really did screw me up last time. Because I was hopping around and I couldn't evade things. Because... I'm just gonna stop talking. There is so much going on screen. Yeah, one thing that's interesting is that if you look at different games, roguelikes, and you try to look at like how like an enemy's like model versus their attacks, they usually look very different. It's very easy to distinguish an attack from an enemy model. Not so much in this game, I would say. Here, it's pretty hard to figure out. Doozy's attack will activate footed effects. Cool. Oh, man. Also, you're really limited on inventory space, which I know like the games are really like the it's quite short. What was I gonna say? The runs are quite short because again, this is kind of like a campaign. But it is interesting to see wow, I completely lost track of what I was saying. I'm like so lost. Yeah. Like you do get your it kind of sucks to know that your inventory is full, so they have limited space in your inventory, so I can't like go all in on like getting a bunch of boons, for instance, because I know that like if I knew I didn't have like inventory space problems, I would definitely go for another boon because I'd love to have a bajillion boons. But you can't do that, which is kind of annoying in my opinion. I kind of wish you didn't have that. I don't know why it's such a huge issue to have a bajillion boons because it's so short anyway. Shadow attacks all enemies for the next 100 seconds. We're gonna grab a lot of stuff for the final boss. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab and that. We're gonna learn stomping. I don't want to stomp things. Putting on a hat throws radish bombs. Okay. Do you take bets? What do you mean by that? Half-Life 3 rumors? Sure. Although, actually, potentially, yes, but sure. I'll never be able to take this seriously until I actually see it happen. Whoa! That took me off guard. My nun. It's also hard to know how enemy hit points works. I think, like, yeah, all enemies just have, like, multiple layers of hit points, but it's kind of hard to see. They're dead. I took damage there. Doesn't really matter. We might have Half-Life 3 before GTA 6. That would be insane. Can I know how much my damage has been? That doesn't really help me. Like, I wanted to see, like, a overall everything damage, but, I guess Doozy? Doozy's cool. Gain powers. More max health. Alright, what is it? Smaller enemies is the problem that we're going to have for only one thing, I think? Miracle. Sure. We don't care about any of these things, so, yeah. Jumping around, level 5. What the hell? I think this is looking pretty good. I think. Looking pretty good to me. Well, that was a level. Apparently smaller enemies was a big issue. I got a happy face. I don't know when I get happy things. Why do I get happy things? I don't know, but it happens. Oh, wow. I didn't get a single one of them. Charge attacks ignites. I do like charge attacks. Let's get 2 vouchers. Cool. I gained XP for doing that. Ooh. I want to make my guy bigger. Let's do it. Sorry, I'm pretty focused. Like, again, this game is pretty hard to sorry, it's not hard to control. It's just that there's so much going on that you have to be pretty focused to not take damage. Got all my non. I need snacks. Chance for max HP plus 15 or max HP minus 7. That seems unnecessary. Doozy grows once. Using special makes him into a hulking Doozy. Yay, Doozy. We love Doozy. He's great. We love Doozy. All right, moving forward. Exchange station. We definitely want that. Comes around from Dayton Manning, the source in that references Half-Life mechanics that weren't present in Alyx. Again. I'll just I'll just wait and see. But I mean, Half-Life is a genuinely amazing game, so it would be freaking awesome. I have to wake him up. Non-rain. You're enjoying your sleep there, little buddy? You've been working really hard. Exchange station. Specialize in using chatter against eye enemy. No, thank you. Gain a shield after not taking damage for a while. Okay. Sure, let's beg for that one. Extend blush time. Let's... Oh. I only have one? Didn't I have 2? Oh, I have a different vouchers for something else. Oh. I should have taken the other one. Increase my defense. Let's beg for that. Alright, what do you got? Where's my hat? And take damage for 3 seconds after being hit. Got it. Learn combos. Let's do combos. Okay, so I don't know what happens with the... Where's my hat? Oh, my hat. Where's my hat? I see. It just hides my hat. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. Ow! Bye. There's a huge... What is this? Oh, you're like a guy. Okay. I killed him. Alright, what do you got for me? Increase Doozy's movement speed. Yes! That sounds wonderful, but I do need to discard something. Let's get rid of the seeded hat. Sorry, seeds, but... There you go. Num num num. Cool. Alright. Next level. Boss time! Okay, are we good for the boss? Okay, we do know... Oh man, I didn't get the red voucher. I got a voucher, but I didn't use it. That sucks. But at the very least, this is the most believable rumor I've seen for 3. Alright, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to keep my special things for the second phase. And, oh no! Thunder Reese X. Why are you sleeping now? Doozy! Ah. Ow! Oh my gosh, I took so much damage. Oh no! He's on his poop mountain! Ow! Oh my gosh, it's so much damage. Oh, I can barely see these projectiles. Oh gosh. Come on, Doozy. Do your thing. Ow. All done, except no, this is like a Sekiro moment. You can't fool me. Ready? Ow, what the hell? That's baloney. And I've had a lot of baloney. Okay, let's use our abilities now. Why am I flying so high? What the hell? Am I doing well? I don't know. Am I sick? Okay, that was stupid of me. Doozy! I need you! Ow! Gotta make sure I don't step on that poop. I mean, it looks... like it's doing all right, I think. Somehow, I am actually able to evade a lot of these attacks. Okay, I did kill one of them. Ow. 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 Not bad. Yes, finally. Jeez. Give me that big nun. Is that an actual Sekiro reference? Probably not, but... it could be. Wanna fly? Help me out. Okay. Alright! Let's see how we did. Kick damage was pretty good. Doozy was amazing. Of course Doozy was amazing. Butt Slam was most damage by a long shot. But Doozy did great. Doozy was doing very, very good. I'm really, really proud of our Doozy. He kind of carried us, in my opinion. Okay. I'm just going to unlock the harp, and I'm just going to check it out. Hold left button to shoot stored musical notes. Death Note. Hold left button and release when Bing says perfect to unleash musical notes that chase enemies. Press E to shoot musical ghosts. Ghosts become larger when absorbing notes. Oh, yeah, they also explode. I have no idea. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, that is such a weird thing. That's such a weird ability. What a weird weapon. This game is weird. So, yeah. That's not what I expected for a harp. But okay. Cool. So, yeah, this is Bing in Wonderland. I had to showcase this. I wasn't sure how I was going to explain a lot of this stuff, and I probably didn't do a really good job. But this game is weird. I like it. It's not a game that I'm, like, super excited to try to finish. I mean, I'm pretty close to finishing, so I'm definitely going to, right? I'm, 1, 2, 3 before, like, the cool-looking stuff. So I'll definitely finish it and see. I'm kind of curious. The bosses are pretty, like, big. They do some pretty cool stuff. So... in terms of what I like, yeah, there are a lot of cool boss designs. There, you know, like, the runs are fun. The gameplay itself is pretty chaotic and fun. It is chaotic, which is good and bad. it's a huge mess, which is very entertaining and chaotic and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I like the vibe, I like the music, I like the art, I like the humor. I like what they're going for overall. In terms of my personal like slight issues I have, I think all the weapons are really unique. I think the weapon variety is awesome, but runs with a weapon are always going to feel the same in my opinion. I feel like there are not many builds you can go for. And a game that's so focused on gameplay, I feel like if I'm going to do an axe build, odds are it's going to feel pretty similar to any other axe build. Now, there are different abilities and there are different things that are definitely going to change, but there are not that many. Like, you can see all the boons are, there's very, very, very few boons, right? Like, you only have pretty much these 4/5 boons. You don't get many boons. There are a lot of like cool like combo boons and stuff, but the fact that the runs finish so quickly and that you can't, like, you're limited in terms of the amount of space in your boons. I understand that a lot of times it's not going to matter, but I wish you could have builds where you're more focused on boons, builds where you're more focused on items, instead of having both be limited. Because then you could just have like a bunch of boons and no items, or a bunch of items and some boons. Now I could imagine that they probably had that originally, and it probably just didn't work out, which I don't know the behind the scenes. But limiting so much space doesn't feel great to me, that I have to like get rid of a boon to make space for another. I'd like to have more boons. I don't think that doesn't sound too broken, so I'm not too. It's kind of disappointing on that regard. But yeah, like, it's fun. It's really satisfying to play this game. But once you've done all the weapons, the only thing that really keeps me going is definitely the different worlds. And the different worlds are cool. I'm always excited to see the next boss. That being said, the level designs themselves are really, really basic. It's very repetitive. The gameplay is very, very repetitive. It's fun. It's honestly really well done, but it's very repetitive. The chaos element is funny, but it can be a little frustrating sometimes to just take damage and not really see why. The stomp mechanic I'm not a fan of, just because I find it weird that there's a lot of abilities and a lot of things that are about the stomp, like I'm doing right now. Not the butt stomp. The butt stomp is pretty cool, but the normal stomp, because enemies are so fast and you take contact damage, that having a stomp is really weird. Now, I could imagine someone who's very, very comfortable with the game is going to say, you just have to get good with a stomp and, get good. You're always going to have people that are going to be really good at the game, that have played the game a lot, are very comfortable with it, and they're going to say that any mechanic can work. Sure, the mechanic can work, but I do find it to be a little clunky in a game where things move so fast and have hurt boxes just by touching them. But yeah, there's a lot of different characters. I kind of wish I could unlock characters more easily, because I've been playing this game for maybe a solid 10 hours, and I have to like use certain abilities against certain weapons against certain. I use certain weapons against certain bosses. I don't want to go backwards and kill some bosses. Like, I know you can do it in hard difficulty and earn more stuff, but I don't want to. I just want to progress. I don't want to go back defeating Mount Monkey with a bow to unlock a character. I'd rather just have the character a different way. Poop head to defeat the mount. Yeah, like, this would make me way more powerful. I just don't want to backtrack. Backtracking in a game that, like, a lot of backtracking doesn't matter, but in a game where you can really see that the roadmap is really, like, it really pushes you to go and see the new stuff. So I don't want to go backwards and, like, kill a boss I killed before just to unlock something that's gonna make me much stronger. But that's me, though. People do, like, enjoy this kind of stuff. I do like backtracking some every now and then, but just not in this kind of game, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I like all the different weapon variations. I love the axe. I think the axe is really powerful. The harp looks ridiculous, so I'll be looking forward to trying this out. This stuff is fine, Selecting by, restore HP when selecting by instead of beg. Oh, that's cool. Restore. Okay, cool. Okay. Sure. There's some cool stuff here. But, yeah, nothing too crazy, of course. And, yeah, that's Bing in Wonderland. Very wacky, weird game that I could recommend to people that just want to have a fun, crazy experience, not have to think too much, just seem to enjoy the way the gameplay looks. Go for it. Again, there's a lot of mechanics that are not really well explained. That is kind of part of the game. They really want the game to be chaotic. But a lot of things I still don't fully understand, like the diarrhea thing. I know it does some bad... I mean, I know the bad stuff. I wonder if there's more. The unsatisfied bars are a little confusing. I think I get it. Sometimes they trigger, sometimes they don't. I mean, I think they always trigger just the next room, but then it just goes away forever. So I don't see why it's so terrible to do it. Anyway, yeah. A lot of enemies, a lot of boon. Well, not a lot. I wish there were more boons. I wish there were more items too, because a lot of the items, once you've played with one weapon, if you go to a shop, odds are you're almost always going to see the same items because there's not that many items. These are only specific to the weapon, so there's not really that many options. And the food system, I do like food systems, but in this game, a lot of times you're just not going to eat anything if you're full health. And there's a big focus on food, but if you're full health, there's no reason to eat it. So I kind of wish a lot of these things would come with, like, you know, if you eat a food and you're max HP, something happens. It would be cool for me. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's pretty fun. I'll definitely finish it and see how I feel after finishing it to give a proper review of it. But yeah, it was a good time so far. Flash game vibes. It does have a kind of a Flash game vibe. You're right. Even art style wise, you're very correct on that regard. Yep, I can see that. Anyway, that is going... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What a fun little detail. Check this out. I was wondering why the music changed. So did you hear this theme? I stole his harp. Sorry, bud. I was wondering if the music sounded worse. There you go. You can have your heart back, buddy. I mean, you can see a lot of love and like fun has been put into the making of this game. So, I tip my hat to you. Get it? Because there's like a whole hat mechanic. Anyway, yeah, that's the game. That's the stream, everybody. Yeah, that was fun. That's gonna be it for me. I will be back to showcase a new finding the next big finding the next big roguelike is going to come back on Wednesday, I think. So a few days from now. And yeah, we got an exciting one. It's one that Colin is really excited for me to play. So I'm excited to showcase it as well. The crass humor, the surprisingly complex yet poorly explained mechanics. This is just a Flash game. Yeah, when you say it that way, kind of is, isn't it? All right, everybody. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to head out. Thanks for the stream. Always fun to watch. Hey, I'm glad I had a good time. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm still working really hard on the video. All the audio is done. I am working really hard on the visuals. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this out in the next few weeks. So look forward to that as well. Until then, it was an absolute pleasure, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night or wonderful morning if you're super far away. Bye-bye.
Traditionally, roguelikes are rooted in turn-based games, and while this genre has recently been shadowed quite a bit by the action tag,
It was for the suspense. I just decided that I had a few clicks because I did beat a few runs. I forgot that I muted my mic. I clicked on some stuff. I'm happy with that. But I figured you should all listen to the music, so. Yeah. I beat a few runs, so I got myself 3 clicks. I bought 10 temples, I think, 10 alchemy labs, and a bajillion amount of banks. Suspense. Good night, everybody.
Traditionally, roguelikes are rooted in turn-based games, and while this genre has recently been shadowed quite a bit by the action tag, there are still many out there. But these days, when considering turn-based roguelikes, the traditional approach might not be what first comes to mind to most people. Instead, in the last few years, a different kind of turn-based design started seeing a rise in popularity: deck-building roguelikes. Deck-building roguelikes are a unique genre that grew from modern roguelikes and roguelites. Designing a deck-building game comes with many unique concepts and challenges that may not be present in other roguelikes. I, myself, love these games, and after having played countless hours of over 30 different deck-building roguelikes, I've decided to talk about what I think makes a good deck-building roguelike. The Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, Spelunky. Each of these games are considered classics in the Rogue community and have inspired many developers to create unique games based on them. It is inevitable that when comparing new games and previously successful games of the same genre, similarities will appear. For example, the classic Rogue Legacy and a random newer Roguelite such as Dungreed are very similar in many respects, both being 2D action platformers with simple gameplay. But although they share very similar concepts, they both feel different to play and control thanks to their real-time gameplay